What's going on, everybody? Pro Circuit Scrub here. Just wanted to let you guys in on a little deck I've been working on here pretty much all day. It is, in my opinion, nowhere near, what I think its potential is. This is just kind of the first draft of it. I've tinkered around with it a bit, tried a few different skills. But what this is, we have Creator with Blackluster Soldier. Let me get that up on screen for you here. The Blackluster Soldier from the Card Trader. And that is, it's Blackluster Soldier, Sacred Soldier. Now, what happens is, when this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one of your banished light or dark monsters and add that card, put that back into your discard pile, and then you can banish one card on your opponent's side of the field. Now, it doesn't matter how this guy is summoned. It could be normal summon or it could be special summon. And a lot of times in this deck, what we're actually doing is we're using Creator to discard a card from our hand and special summon the Blackluster Soldier from our discard pile. Okay, and this guy, if you don't know what he does, he can, once per turn, you can target one monster in your graveyard, send one card from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do, you special summon that target. So, now, how we are activating the Blackluster Soldier's effect is AD Changer. Now, this is a new card from the Card Trader, and what it says is you can banish this card from your graveyard and target one monster on the field to change its battle position. Now, this can only be used on your turn, not your opponent's. That would be disgusting. But cool thing is, this guy is actually a warrior, and he's a light monster. So, what we're actually using here, we're using Beginning of Heaven and Earth. You can reveal 3 warrior-type monsters from your deck, including at least one Blackluster Soldier monster or a Gaia the Fierce Knight monster. Now, your opponent randomly selects one of those cards that you choose, and if it is a Blackluster Soldier or Gaia the Fierce Knight monster, you add it to your hand and then you send the rest to the discard pile. Now, a lot of times it doesn't matter if they get it right or wrong, because what you're doing is you are sending AD Changer and 2 Blackluster Soldiers to the discard pile. Now, we are also running 3 copies of the Creator Incarnate, and this is a light warrior. So, in a pinch, you can actually send this to the discard pile as well. So, 1 AD Changer, 1 Creator Incarnate, and the Blackluster Soldier, and then use Warrior Returning Alive to get this guy back. So it really all depends on your opening hand and what you need to do to get the Creator in play and start summoning your Blackluster Soldiers and banishing their cards. Now, keep in mind as well, you can only activate the effect of banishing one of your opponent's monsters once per turn. So there's a lot of instances where you could probably summon, 2 or even 3 Blackluster Soldiers in one turn, but keep in mind you can only banish 1 card per turn. Now, we're also running 3 Stray Lambs, because right now I'm testing the deck with balance, and I want to have 5 spells and 5 traps. I want to be able to open with Beginning of Heaven and Earth and Stray Lambs most games. Okay, now when you play Stray Lambs, you can actually tribute those for a Creator face down, and he's got 3,000 defense, so he's a pretty hard guy to get over. So, on top of that, we are running 2 copies of Double Magical Armbind, and you can actually tribute 2 monsters and target 2 face-up monsters your opponent controls and take control of them until your end phase. So if you use it in their battle phase, you get to keep their monsters until the end of your next turn. Okay, so what's really cool about that is you can activate a Stray Lambs and then just set a Double Magical Armbind against really aggressive decks like Red Eyes, for instance. You can make that play, and then they're going to want to try to kill your Stray Lambs. Like, they don't want to leave those on the board for you to be able to tribute with and all that. So a lot of times they're going to just push in and try to destroy both of them, get 2 monsters on the board real quickly, and kill your Stray Lambs. And that's when you punish them with the Double Magical Armbind, take both of their monsters, sacrifice for the Creator, and then start summoning your Blackluster Soldiers, and pretty much just go ham. So, what I'm going to do here, I've got some replays I want to let you guys see, just to kind of show you the deck in action. Now, the first replay I'm going to show you, I was actually running the Restart ability with Bandit Keith. Okay, so wanted to test that. I tested several games with that, but I think that the balance ability is going to be better in this particular deck. So let's take a look, and I'll go over some commentary here and kind of let you know what was going through my mind when these games were going on. So. Now, this is definitely isn't a hand you want to see. You don't want to be opening with AD Changer at all. So we used Restart, and boom. Look at that hand. We've got the Beginning of Heaven and Earth, Stray Lambs, Creator, and the Creator Incarnate in our opening hand. Pretty nutso. Don't remember what this guy was playing. I think it was Phoenix. So we go ahead and activate the Stray Lambs, and I just want to keep those on the board just to really defend my life points, because I know that I have the Creator Incarnate to activate the following turn, summon my Creator, and just go ham after I activate the Beginning of Heaven and Earth. So I thought for sure he was going to end up destroying a Phoenix there, and he ends up destroying a Treeborn Frog from his hand. So I go ahead and flip the Beginning of Heaven and Earth, and then we end up putting 2 Blackluster Soldiers and an AD Changer into the discard pile. He selects the Blackluster Soldiers, so it comes to my hand. Draw a third Stray Lambs, but at this point it doesn't matter. He's got nothing on the board. Go ahead and summon the Creator. Banish the AD Changer to turn his guy to defense. And then we go ahead and activate Creator and summon our BLS. Banish his Goka, and I think that's it. I think we swing for game here. Easy peasy. All right. And then from then on, I decided I wanted to test the balance skill, because I noticed, I mean, and this was totally by accident, that I had 5 spells and 5 traps, and the rest of the deck was monsters. So I was like, you know, that might actually be pretty good. So peak performance, I think this is a Blue Eyes deck. So my opening hand has no Creator, nothing really. I mean, it's pretty close to a brick hand here. So, you know, this is the kind of hand you don't want to see from balance. Now, luckily I did start with the Beginning of Heaven and Earth, so that's going to let me go ahead and put 2 Blackluster Soldiers and AD Changer. Now, I went ahead and activated this in response to him activating the Kaiba effect, because I don't want Solemn Vigilance to prevent my Beginning of Heaven and Earth. So while I do take damage, he doesn't really have to think about his plays much. I still think that was the correct call there. And he ended up choosing the AD Changer too, which was pretty crazy. So here, this is one thing with Stray Lambs. You can actually just defend your life points super easily. He's Blue Eyes. I know he's not going to be able to summon a whole bunch of monsters in one turn. So, you know, I just play the Stray Lambs, get back the Creator Incarnate, and set it. I draw another Creator Incarnate here, so I'm just dead drawing. I'm drawing all the stuff I don't want. I want to see Creator. That is what I need right now. So he gets a second Blue Eyes, and I'm kind of worried at this point. But we draw the Creator here, and then I flip summon this. Luckily, he, at that point I have the Warrior returning alive, so I can go ahead and return it. Since I only flip summon, I can still normal summon the Creator Incarnate again. So we go ahead and do that. And then we special summon the Creator. And then I removed the AD changer to put one of his blue eyes in defense mode. It's only got 2,700 defense. Okay? So at this point, I go ahead and banish the attack mode blue eyes. And I want to be extra safe, so I go ahead and put my my creator in defense mode because it's got 3,200 because of his field spell, and it matches with blue eyes. Luckily, he didn't have a Karibo or an enemy controller or anything like that, so I was able to kill his other blue eyes. And now, pretty much, you know, no matter what, I mean, he's not going to be able to get over this 3,200 defense guy. So again, I'm able to bring back the Blackluster Soldier, put the AD changer back in, and I decided to banish his face down because I know I can AD changer his blue eyes into defense mode and kill it with a Blackluster Soldier, Sacred Soldier. Now I also get to return, whenever he kills a monster, you can return a warrior monster from your discard pile to your hand. So I go ahead and do that as well, bring back the Creator Incarnate. And at this point, he's got 2 cards left, he's got no monsters, I mean, he's dead. So. Alright, so I think that this is Red Eyes, if I'm not mistaken. It is. Okay. So again, we stray lambs to protect our life points. Unfortunately, you know, our hand isn't great. I want to go ahead and set the Creator Incarnate here because I've got a second in my hand and I've got the double magical armbind. I want to take advantage of it. So that's what I do. He, you know, falls for the bait, summons another monster, and I get to take both of his guys. He chains the Burst Breath, but I still get to take control of his Vanguard. Or no, actually, it kills the Vanguard. So I still get, you know, an advantage there. I'm able to summon Creator in defense mode, and I set my Beginning of Heaven and Earth on his turn before. I do this in his draw phase. Or actually, no, in his end phase, I believe. Before he can activate any traps or anything like that, I get to put my BLSs in the discard pile. He chooses the AD changer, by the way, so that was pretty unlucky for me. It was 2 BLS and AD changer, but here we go. Same thing. Get to banish, turn my guy to attack mode, start banishing his cards, and we just get in there. Go ahead and switch my creator to defense mode just to make sure he can't get over it. And then when my BLS attacks his monster, I get back a Creator Incarnate because he is a warrior monster. So at this point, it's really hard for Red Eyes to get over my guys. Especially because I can just keep summoning BLS. So, and banishing his guys. So what we're doing is, again, we are banishing the AD changer for its effect from the graveyard, changing something to defense mode, and then, yeah, at that point he just disconnects. He rage quits. How ridiculous. This pay-to-play winner, I swear. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Didn't mean to click on that. Sorry, guys. I think this is the same game. Yep. Alright, and so this game is against Weevil Burn, and I was really excited about this game because I'm pretty sure that this matchup is almost unlosable for this deck, but just wanted to get in there and get that replay for you. So again, we open with the trap card, we open with our Creator Incarnate, and the Creator. So just go ahead and set the trap card. I think he's just going to put stuff in defense, so I choose not to set the Creator Incarnate. Saves a card in my hand. And same thing, we put 2 BLS and AD Changer. He chooses the AD Changer. Unlucky again, but really doesn't matter too much. So here we go ahead and summon the Creator. And he has Eliminating the League. I was a little bit tilted, not gonna lie, because Weevil doesn't play that garbage. Like, so now my hand is just dead. I'm sitting here thinking, oh god, how am I gonna win? But he just keeps setting stuff. And so I have plenty of time. I get to sit there and just activate a Stray Lambs, protect my life. I know he's trying to burn me, but if he decides to go in, I really don't think people are playing Gyaku Gear Panda much anymore in that deck, so. But we get to Warrior Returning Alive here. And here's where AD Changer is insane. You can switch face-down defense position monsters to face-up attack. So we flip this, and he searches for the Lava Golem here. So I realize, okay, I can't have 2 monsters in play at all. I go ahead and tribute for the Black Luster Soldier and banish his face-down monster. And then we get our AD Changer back. And he doesn't have Karibo, so I'm able to get in for 2,400 damage over his Tour Bus. And get back a Creator Incarnate from the Destruction effect whenever I kill it by battle. He just sets another monster, so I know he's got Lava Golem, but I'm going to go ahead and push for game here. I go ahead and remove the AD Changer, flip up his Big Shield Gardna, special summon a Creator from my hand that I drew this turn, and bring back Black Luster, banish his face-down monster, and we get in the face. So, that's how it goes. Alright, and last game for you here. I don't remember what this was. I think it was probably Fiends, but if I recall, this was an extremely fast game. So... Alright, sick hand yet again. If you notice, all of our opening hands look pretty much the same. We got the trap card, we got the Creator Incarnate. I go ahead and set it because I don't know what I'm playing against, and I've got a Warrior Returning Alive if he does kill it. And again, we put AD Changer and 2 BLS in the discard. Luckily, we get the Black Luster Soldier into our hand this time, so go ahead and flip his face down, see what we're dealing with. Easy peasy, it's a Doom Dog. Now I'm thinking, okay, maybe he's got Karibo, but I'm going to go ahead and go in here because I get to banish the Doom Dog and it doesn't get its effect. So unless he's just opened with a Lava Golem and has multiple Karibo, I'm in pretty good shape. But luckily he has no Karibo and we just kill him. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoy the content, please drop some likes, man. Drop some, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow the YouTube channel. I do stream on Twitch TV, so the link is down below in the description. So please go ahead, if you want to see me stream live and see some of the decks that I'm coming up with, go ahead and follow my channel, turn on notifications so you know when I'm coming online, okay? And thank you all so much. You guys have a great night.